right, we're back with Mike Wang to break down some of the new things about badges in NBA 2K23. There's a new system in the game. Mike, break it down for us.
Yeah, so badges are a lot more strategic than they have been in the past. You have a certain number of badge points, and badges are broken up into tiers. So you have a tier 1, a tier 2, and tier 3 set of badges for each category. And you basically need to figure out what badges you want to equip in tier 1 and tier 2 before you unlock tier 3. And tier 3 are going to be your strongest badges. So it's going to be a lot more strategy, a lot more kind of playing around and tinkering to figure out what your badge recipe is for your loadouts.
So what were some of the benefits of adding this new badge system as opposed to like previous 2Ks?
Well, in previous 2Ks, it feels like you could kind of load up too much on kind of some of our strongest badges and become really OP in a certain area of the game. And we really wanted to avoid that. We wanted to keep people in check, make them make some hard decisions on what badges they equip, so they, if they want to be great at one thing, they can't be great at everything. So that's probably the biggest benefit to this new badge system. You really got to make decisions, and you got to choose how you want to attack, how you want to be, how you want to be proficient in your game.
Interesting. So is there any favorites that you or anybody on the gameplay team has created?
Oh yeah, I mean that's, everyone's different, and every player has a different build and a different preference for how they play on the floor. So I can't really recommend just like one loadout or one set of badges that works for everybody. But yeah, everyone's got their favorites. I love being a bully as a slasher. I'm still kind of a play shot too, so I like Midi Magician a lot. That's my DeMar DeRozan badge. Our bigs, they love Anchor, because that's one that's just gonna like make everybody miss everything in the paint if you're nearby, and you'll be sending away shots. There's going to be a lot of variation, I think, this year, and just a lot of ways to play the game.
So for people that are new to playing NBA 2K23, Mike, explain how the badge system affects building your My Player.
Absolutely, yeah. So badges are really important. So you have basically two major things that make up what his abilities are, and it's basically your ratings and your rating caps. So that's setting all these different towers in shooting and finishing, playmaking, and defense and rebounding. And then once you have all those towers set, you basically get a number of badge points. And those badge points you can spend towards putting these extra badges on your player. And the badges are basically things that will like take you from being good at something to being great at something. So they're very specific to, a certain skill in the game or a certain aspect of the game.
So Mike, is there a certain badge cap or a way to obtain more badges throughout 2K23?
Basically your towers, your ratings, are gonna dictate how many badges you can get in a certain category. So obviously, if you want to be a great shooter, spike your mid and your 3-point and your free throw attributes, and then you'll see your badge point count rise in your shooting category. And then you can get more badges, better badges in shooting.
All right, all this badge talk has me thinking there is so much to building your My Player this year. So this is a perfect opportunity for another expert tip segment with Mike himself. Mike, break down some of those badges for us.
Sounds good. Let's jump into it. The right badge combo can lead to elite level abilities on the court. There are many new badges this year, so I just want to spotlight one in each category that you'll be excited to try out with your new builds. If you want to score at the rim, then add the new Bully badge to your slasher this year. It unlocks a ton of strong contact finishes that enables you to push defenders out of the way for easy layups. A great new playmaking badge is Vice Grip. It helps you secure the ball against pesky defenders trying to rip you after rebounds, pickups, and catches. Definitely a must-have for all those glass-cleaning bigs out there. Spot-up shooters will want to grind for Hall of Fame Claymore. This is an interesting badge that encourages floor spacing. The longer you remain stationary in place off ball, the more effective you'll be in catch-and-shoot situations from that spot. Waiting too long or dribbling after the catch will deactivate the badge, so it's important to let it fly as soon as a teammate kicks out to you. And our defensive stoppers will love shutting down perimeter players with the Challenger badge. As the name suggests, this badge will boost the effectiveness of your shot contests on the perimeter. If you can get a hand in the face with Challenger equipped, you can almost guarantee a brick's about to be thrown up. There's so many options, so badge up, have fun, and we'll see you next time for more expert tips.